This is Leon Papkoff from Design Reactor. I'm going to walk everyone through the new MyABPM mobile app. This app will be used for multiple ABPM conferences throughout the year, and we're going to be using it for the first time at the spring conference here coming up in just a couple days. So go to your iTunes Store or Google Play Store to download the app. You'll see it here at the bottom. It's called MyABPM, and obviously has the ABPM logo. So when you're ready, go ahead and open up the app, and you'll see that it will load here. And we have a nice welcoming banner talking about the spring conference, the title of the app, the dates, obviously where it's located, and we have our ABPM logo. Key items that you want to make sure you're paying close attention to are the agenda, attendees, e-content, maps and logistics, surveys and notifications, and we have a really cool feature called the activity stream. I'm going to take you through each one of these so you can get a little more acquainted with them and understand how to use them. So the first one that's probably the most important is the agenda. So at any point you can click on the agenda and you go right into it. Each of the days of the event are located at the very top. So Monday the 11th, we have Tuesday the 12th, and we have Wednesday the 13th. Let's start off with Monday. So you can see all the time frames are located there on the left, and each item is there. If you want a little more information on a certain item, you can actually click on the item and you get more detailed information on that item. You can see a little description, the area it's at. You also have the ability to click on a map, and the map will actually load here. So you can see all the details for each item specifically there. Clicking that upper left arrow will take you to the screen that you were on previously. I'm going to click it again, and you go right back to the agenda. So jumping ahead to Tuesday, April 12th, you can see here we have a number of tours that are going to be happening. If you want to see what's in the tour, you can click on it and it will maximize and minimize that particular feature, so you can see that. And then jumping ahead to the 13th, there's lots of breakout sessions that are happening at multiple times during the day. So if you want to see which one to go to, I'm going to go ahead and click on the 1 to 2:30 time frame, and you see there that we have multiple sessions that are going on. If you want to find out what each session's about, you can click on that session. Again, I'll get all the details that you need to get, a description of it, and then there is a map, and then we have the discussion leaders that are going to be speaking there. This happens to be one that I'm speaking in, so please come to this one Wednesday at 1 p.m. Again, the map, so if you want to see the details of the map, you have the capability of doing that. Then clicking that left upper arrow will bounce you back, bounce you again, and again you're on the main agenda. Now going back to the main menu, you just click that upper left arrow again and you're back at the main menu. Now jumping ahead to attendees, this is a great way to kind of get to know people that are coming to the conference. You can scroll through the list. Those of you that have uploaded your picture, you'll see it there, and it's really easy to see individuals there. If you want to get a little more information on people, you can click on it, and then you can actually see the profile picture. You can see the bio, email, and some individuals have their actual LinkedIn profile that you'll see. By the way, you may have noticed when I get to the bottom of the list, you just keep scrolling and it will dynamically load more items. So the loading sequence is really easy to use. You click on a particular person, again the bio, all that information is there. You can also search for people. So if you want to find someone like Andy Steen, you can search for by first name or last name, and you can find that person instantly and then select their detail screen. Okay, going back. Now I'm going to go into the e-content area. In this area, there's a lot of great content that's shared with all the attendees. You have the ability to view the item directly here on your screen. The bigger items do take a little bit longer to download. And then you also have the ability to share that item out to the public if the share button is there. Clicking the share button allows you to share it through text, email. You can also save it to your device to consume it later. Now, one thing to note is that all the breakout session PowerPoints will also be uploaded to this area of the app, and if you ever need to refresh this area, or frankly refresh any screen in the app, you just grab the screen and pull down, and you can see you lift it up and it's going to refresh that screen. So that's something you want to do periodically throughout the event, just to make sure that you have the latest information, and we'll be sending out notifications indicating to people when that information has been updated. Another very useful area is the map and logistics. Here we have three main tabs: custom maps here, we have dining hotels, we have activities. So in the custom maps, you can click on these at any point and get an actual custom map of how to get from one point to another. We've also worked in Google API, so you can do turn-by-turn locations and directions by using Google directly integrated in to the app. And again, turn-by-turn direction location, so Google will actually talk to you and walk you through all those interesting points as you're traveling. So then clicking that back up or left arrow takes you back into the app, and then there's a number of other custom maps. A lot of the tours are in here too, which can be very helpful. We also have some recommended dining areas and hotels that you might be interested in. The first one up top is obviously the one the conference is in, but there's a number of other great places to eat, dine, and things like that. And then we also have activities that may be of interest to you with local phone numbers and addresses also here, just to make it a little more convenient for you if you're looking for those things. Click that up back left arrow, and now I can go into surveys. So there's going to be a couple key surveys that are sent out. This is one of the surveys that will be sent out to people. We'd like to ask that you guys fill this in when notified. So a very easy to use survey, and one of the great features on here is you can use dictation to fill this in. So LEON. So it makes it really easy. Sometimes audio to text is not perfect, but you can see here you can easily correct that and put in the right name. Okay, so that makes surveys a little bit easier to fill in. And then also in surveys, you will get notifications throughout the event about a poll. This is a pre-event poll we sent out actually earlier this morning, and I went ahead and took it already, but you'll see the results here. And if you ever want to refresh those results, you can hit that button on the bottom that says refresh results, and it will actually refresh those in real time. So this poll was, what are you most looking forward to at this year's ABPM Spring Conference? And it looks like it's almost a dead tie when it comes to the sessions and the tours, but most people really like the networking that's happening there. So that's not a surprise. That's actually my favorite as well. Clicking back, you go back, and then more details on the notifications, which gives you pretty much what I walked you through. You'll also be able to store all your other notifications here, surveys, and then the polls are there as well. All right, one last item is the activity feed. This is your one-stop shop to literally keep your finger on the pulse of the event of what's happening. So you can scroll through the different items and the different posts from social media. We're actually pulling in multiple data feeds into this one area. You can see here at the bottom, you have what we call managed posts. You'll see that periodically. Right now there's nothing in here, but there will be some videos, images that are posted by the ABPM group. We have attendee posts. So these are all these attendees that have posted things. I posted this one earlier. Roxanne commented on that. You can see a lot of great photos of people in here. There's Nirav, who got his notifications on his Apple Watch. And any of these items, you can actually click on the photo, zoom in, get more details on the photo, zoom out, and then click out of it, and you go back into the activity feed. We also have Twitter. So if you want to just look at Twitter and all the hashtags that are brought into the app, you can take a look at that. And then Instagram as well. So it makes it very convenient. So to post items, you just simply click on the pencil in the upper right there. Oops, I missed it. You click on it here. And now you have the ability of taking a photo, or taking a photo directly with your camera on your phone, or selecting a photo that's in your photo library already. So let's go ahead and I'm going to select a photo in my photo library already. And let's see here. Let's find a nice photo I can take. So this is from my flight out here. So I'm going to select that. And then you can type in a message and really get people excited. Then I hit post, and you can see that this will quickly post directly into the feed. There you go. And that's how easy it is to get those items in there. So really, really easy to do that. Now, if you want to comment on someone's post, you can go down here and you can comment on any of the items that are items that were posted by the attendees feed. So let me find a good one to post here. Let's see. Okay, so I just hit the comment tab there and type in a message. Looking good. And it's always fun to do this kind of stuff. And then you can see it shows up right there. So really easy to use. I'm sure all of you guys will get the hang of it very quickly. Please post as many items as you can. It makes it a lot of fun for everyone at the event. So that's it. I just wanted to give everyone a quick walkthrough. I will be posting this in the app under the activity feed, so that's probably the way you're looking at it now. If you have any questions, please come by and visit us. We're going to be at the supplier celebration area. We'll have a booth there if you have questions about the app. I will also be